my page. If you don't like the way that the BC trades, then you might as well get out the way. We getting paid. All about the profits, ain't here to play. Impact the slave, markets all day. All about this all, yeah, that is my like Marius Benders. See Joe is the beast, go get her. See Downs of fire, see Rob's the next. Yeah, kill every pimp like a Kendra. Gotta give a million as render. Niggas get your hand on the trigger. DeLorean Nation going bigger. Pumping up to 50 like I'm Tigger. Yeah. 10 pip, 20 pip.
I'ma get
intricate.
Profits on profits.
I'm flowing, I'm riding them all. GDP, that is my goal. Count these pips.
Ice on my wrist.
I'm a young ball. 10 pip, 20 pip.
I'ma get
intricate. Profits
on profits.
I'm flowing, I'm riding them all. GDP, that is my goal. Count these pips.
Ice on my wrist.
I'm a young ball. Listen very closely. All my faves are damn worthy. Getting to this bread. Kaylin, Nick, can you hear me? Abel got that sauce. Market makers hella thirsty. PK, market execution 30-30 now. VKU, I'm a road dog. See, blessed with A1s and it's on God. Stressing, I'm not, well, I gotta pause. Below 2, yeah, I got a thing job. Big 4 steps, oh my god. Got location, space boss. Play shit for the yellow with a red cross. Pulling one province like a play golf. 10 pip, 20 pip.
I'ma get
intricate. Profits
on profits.
I'm flowing, I'm riding them all. GDP, that is my goal. Count these pips.
Ice on my wrist.
I'm a young ball. 10 pip, 20 pip.
I'ma get
intricate.
Profits on profits.
I'm flowing, I'm riding them all. GDP, that is my goal. Count these pips.
Ice on my wrist.
I'm a young ball. Look at my team getting rich. Yeah, ice around my neck and my wrist. Yeah, catching about 50 pips. Yeah, profits are profits we get. Yeah, cash is a rap on. Coming fast, Sonic, no Sega. D
no
on the map, Alpha and Omega. Look at my team getting rich. Yeah, ice around my neck and my wrist. Yeah, catching about 50 pips. Yeah, profits are profits we get. Yeah, cash is a rap on. Coming fast, Sonic, no Sega. D
no
on the map, Alpha and Omega. 10 pip, 20 pip.
I'ma get
intricate.
Profits on profits.
I'm flowing, I'm riding them all. GDP, that is my goal. Count these pips.
Ice on my wrist.
I'm a young ball. 10 pip, 20 pip.
I'ma get
intricate.
Profits on profits.
I'm flowing, I'm riding them all. GDP, that is my goal. Count these pips.
Ice on my wrist.
I'm a young ball. 10 pip, 20 pip.
I'ma get
intricate.
Profits on profits.
I'm flowing, I'm riding them all. GDP, that is my goal. Count these pips.
Ice on my wrist.
I'm a young ball. 10 pip, 20 pip.
I'ma get
intricate. Profits
on profits.
I'm flowing, I'm riding them all. GDP, that is my goal. Count these pips.
Ice on my wrist.
I'm a young ball. are hitting my base. This is real life, not a phase. We don't just do this for play. Catching these profits today. Money is all in the way. Yeah, man, I'm running my race. Prizes are hitting my base. This is real life, not a phase. We just don't do this for play. Catching these profits today. Yeah, money is all in my way. Yeah, man, I'm running my race.
This is real life, not a phase. We don't do this for play. Yeah, man, I'm running my race. Yeah. What's going on, family? What's going on, guys? Good morning, good afternoon. Depending on where you're tuning in from right now in this beautiful world that we live in. It's your boy Abel checking in for the one time. Super excited to be here with you guys this morning to see what we can extract from the markets today. So go ahead and drop those locations in the chat. Go ahead and smash the like button one time for your boy as well. Give me 1 second. Whenever you... Body on me, body on me, body on me. Let's see. I want to hear some shit today. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Tyson in the building, Free Zone in the house, Kevin, Lamar, Ninja in the building. Shout out to you out there in Australia. I see you. We got Sigma in the building, Oklahoma. Stand up. Isaiah in the house. My brother Devin, what's up? We got Mr. Lewis in the building, bringing that Neon Foster. Absolutely. And we live, family, man. We gonna get right into it, man. Let's see what the hell we can get for today. Yeah, I got that aqua too. BMA. That's a bankroll groove. Can't nobody top me up. Uh-huh. Okay, with you, with watch it bounce real tight up all that 50 line. Today the market make it better. Give me my game real quick. When the red and yellow split, listen, hope you get this. I won't say it again, I won't repeat it. Gloss has got you heated. Count stay empty, depleted. M&W off the aqua, man, watch it kiss. Catch a D-Lo, if the shift you straight up miss. Ride it all the way to TP or an exit. All in blue squad, D-Lo, let's get it, yeah. Do love for the young time. Pick it up, drop it low, yeah. On the dome, we gotta bounce. That will blow your mind, your friend is cute. This trade is fun. Move your foot to the left, yeah, one time. Pick it up, drop it low, yeah, on the dome. Watch it
Liquidity, the market make it better. Give me my. I got that yellow, got that blue, got that gray, I got that aqua too. In the face, EMH, yeah they rule. Off the 50s, how my bankroll grew. I got that red, I got that yellow, got that blue, got that gray, I got that aqua too. In the face, EMH, yeah they rule. Off the 50s, how my bankroll grew. Let me see you. Bounce, pity, bounce, pity, bounce, pity, let me see you. Pity, let me see you. Pity, bounce, pity, bounce, pity, bounce, pity, let me see you. Pity, bounce, pity, bounce, pity, bounce, pity, let me see you.
All right, family, my fault. I had to do a little checking of the phone real quick. Make sure my announcement is going out. But what's going on, family, man? How you guys feeling today in the chat, man? How you guys feeling today? Are you guys feeling great? I'm feeling phenomenal myself. Thank you all for asking. Hopefully today can provide us a good opportunity to go ahead and get involved in these markets. See what we can ultimately come up with. If you have anything that you guys are currently looking at right now, family, go ahead and drop that bad boy in the chat. Let me know what pairs you guys are looking at. If you guys are in the Discord, go ahead and send those markups in the markup section in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, just let me know so you can get added into the Discord. Alright, family. Let's see who else we got here. We got Lamar in the building. Gold Smash TP from yesterday's call. Let's go. I love it. I love it. Gold actually did go pretty crazy. Like, gold actually did go pretty crazy yesterday. Gold did go crazy. So this is what we were looking at yesterday, guys, for gold, right? And I'll give you guys my updated analysis for today. But I want to start off by bigger picture, right? What initially even had me looking the way that I wanted to look, right? And for me, it was still looking for more weakness here in gold. I wanted to see us to go ahead and continue going lower. You know, yesterday we had this initial spike up right here. Let me see. Why is my... Yeah, we had this spike up above the highs yesterday during our session, and then the market completely tanked, selling off aggressively. Wait, was that yesterday? No, that was the day before yesterday. This was yesterday's play here, right? All throughout here, where the market itself just continued to go higher. We initially was looking for shorts. Then at current price levels, I told everybody, like, you know what? This actually doesn't look too bad for some buys, right? And the market did exactly just that. You know, we ended up saying off of this reaction that we got here, this whole sequence right here, I'm like, man, this could actually probably continue going bullish here. Actually, it wasn't even that sequence. It was the one before it. Right off of here, this candle right here. I'm like, man, if this holds like this and we get that trigger line entry, that could probably be a nice play. And market did exactly just that, right? That thing ended up going crazy. But then I also told y'all that once we got up into this area, that is where I really want to go ahead and start looking for some possible shorts again, because I am bearish gold. Specifically, I told y'all I wanted to see how we react up here around the 2370s inside of this little 5-minute imbalance, 15-minute imbalance that we have up here at these highs. And look at how the market just listens, bro. Look at the market just listening. The market also, not only did the buy play out from yesterday, it went exactly to where we wanted it to, fill this little 5-minute imbalance. And this thing ended up rolling over pretty aggressively to the downside, essentially overnight throughout London session. It just continued to fall. Now, I want to see continuations here, right? I think there's a good chance that we just continue to, in my opinion, seek lower pricing. Just like I told you guys yesterday, I want to see gold at this point probably come down towards the 2300s. All right, like I wouldn't be opposed to that. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing us come down and take out this 2300 level. Now, I am long-term bullish gold, but I think for now, the short term, in my opinion, is still leaning some more downside, right? But I also am aware that eventually, we're seeing the signs of this thing starting to slow down, right? We can see price starting to become a lot choppier here for gold. Momentum clearly isn't following the same type of momentum we had that got us into this choppiness that we've been in. But I still personally like continuations here to the downside until proven otherwise, right? And then once we actually get that actual change of character, market structure shift, whatever the hell you want to call it, then at that point, yeah, we can target all the way back up to all-time highs for gold, which I think by the end of this year, we can see gold easily reach, we can see this thing probably get to $3,000, I believe. All right, just because I am extremely bullish. Again, market sentiment has been shifting a lot lately, which is why this week we're going to see a few central banks, not the U.S., not the Fed, but we are expected to see a few central banks actually cut rates, right? Actually cutting rates this week with the ECB, and I forgot what the other one is. What is the other one, right? We have the ECB that's planning on cutting rates, and we also have the Bank of Canada that's also expecting to cut rates. Now that's major, right? Because like I mentioned yesterday, the U.S. is usually the leader when it comes to monetary policy, right? They usually like to lead the show. So most other central banks usually like to wait and see what the Fed does so then they can go ahead and react. But if we're starting to see the ECB and the BOC, right, the European Central Bank and the Bank of Canada, if we're starting to see them cut early, then that's going to put the U.S. in a very interesting situation, right, where we can continue to try to play hardball and actually wait till we're fully below that 2% level that the Fed wants to start cutting rates, or we can start to just align ourselves with what everything else is doing. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But I still do personally like weakness for now. It could change, right? This actually could be setting up for maybe, we'll get into that. But I do like continuations here. Now here's the thing, right? If we're looking at our trading range, which is this swing high to this swing low, right? This is our range within our bigger range here, right? Our bigger range is up here, right? Like this whole move right here is like our bigger range, which is still leaning towards bearishness, right? Like this whole drop is our bigger range, but then we have our internal range, right? That have just shown us, some signs of weakness here for gold. So when we're looking at our bigger range and we're trying to figure out where it makes the most sense to actually look for some continuations from, then we also got to ask ourselves, okay, where is premium pricing, right? We're talking about just this range here, right? This high to this low. Where's the premium pricing? Where's the retail value? And where's the discounted pricing for this specific asset, which is gold, right? Do we want to sell at a discount? We could. If the right opportunity is there with the right reward, sure. Right? It's not preferred, but it's possible. Like if this thing flips and we close back below our trigger line on the 15-minute, 5-minute, yeah, I'll take a stab. I wouldn't go heavy. I wouldn't go all in, but I'll take a stab. Because you just never know. Now, if we see this thing pull back, right, because selling at a discount is always kind of risky. You're selling in price points where buyers can actually step in, right? Because now we're a lot lower than where we just were based off this impulsive move that we've seen, right? So selling at a discount, although it's possible, it is kind of risky. We want to sell at a premium. So if we're looking at this swing high to swing low, and we're asking ourselves, okay, where's premium pricing? Well, it's down here at these lower ends premium. When we're looking at it just from these smaller time frames, probably not. It's discounted. But if we see the market, if the market actually pulls back some more, now again, we don't know if this is going to happen. It doesn't always have to give us a pullback. We would prefer it. The market's going to do what it wants to do at the end of the day. But if we were able to see this thing pull back, maybe close to this 2365 level, right? It's a decent opportunity for this to go ahead and continue going lower here, right? So that's where I'm at. Again, I don't know if we're going to get this deep of a pullback today. We might not. Who knows? But for another continuation to the downside, in my opinion, this will be the best place to look for that. Somewhere up here at these levels will be pretty lit. Then we can obviously target to create a fresh low, or at the very least, retest the lows at around 23.34 or whatever. So I wouldn't be opposed to this. But I also wouldn't be opposed if the market just starts to fall back down. I wouldn't be opposed to that either. All right, again, I'm just going to let the market, let price action dictate what it wants me to do. If we come back below, if we flip back bearish right here on the 5-minute time frame and it kills back below our trigger line, then yeah, I will absolutely probably take that short, stops above this relative high, and then see what happens. We're either going to win or we're going to lose. Cool thing is, if we win, cool, we call it a day. If we lose, then that tells us we're probably going to go ahead and seek higher pricing, and that's when this 23.64 area might give us the next best shorting opportunity whenever we are ready to short this thing again. So gold is interesting. Definitely going to be obviously keeping our eye on it, see how it continues to play out throughout today's session, seeing if the market does produce an opportunity for us that makes sense, and if we get it, whether it's a buy or sell, we'll take it. If we don't get it, then we ain't going to take it. Right? We're going to be chilling. We ain't going to take it. Ain't no need for us to take it. We're just going to let the market do what it does, and we'll just deal with the outcome afterwards. Cool. Let me see. And again, big shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now, family. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you guys for all y'all that also smashed the like button, that are supporting the channel, supporting the stream. Definitely encourages me to continue to do what I do. Continue to show up. That's the key word, right? Continue to show up. That's what this is doing. It's making me continue to show up your guys' support, so I appreciate y'all. All right, so let's continue to let this stuff play out, family. In the chat, though, right? That's my plan for gold. Let's see what else we got here, though. When the 800 EMA gets into the range, market gonna consolidate. When the 800 starts going sideways, then yeah, the market probably been consolidating already. All right, keep in mind, guys, like most of these indicators, 90% of these indicators are lagging indicators, right? So by the time the signal is showing itself, it's because the market was already usually doing that thing. So if the 800 period moving average is going sideways, then that means that that market's probably been in such a massive range that's not even funny. All right, let's see. We got Linda in the building. May all aspects in life are well for you, G. I appreciate that, Lewis. Definitely blessed and grateful to be here. I see gold to 2280. 2280 is crazy, but we can do it. Just got to find an entry. I believe it's possible. I believe it's possible. Let's see. Dumping that free Nas on everyone. Thanks, boss man. Lambo Money in the building. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Always glad to see you in the chat. Yeah, so now we got to see, man. We got to see what gold eventually ends up doing here. Again, this could just break through everything, and at that point, we're like, all right, you know what? This is definitely going to start to correct and go back bullish. Or we do come up to that 23.64 level, and then we see another leg lower. Right? That's really all I'm looking for here for today. Nothing crazy, nothing too complicated. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to let the market tell us exactly what we want to do. And then we just deal with the outcome. Whether they're good or bad doesn't really matter. Right? As long as we follow the process, we follow our system, that's all we can ask for, right? Following our system and trust our process. Everything else is out of our control at this point. Out of our control. Let me see what else we got here, though. I got motivated. You should see all their faces. To my 9 to 5 and now they hating. We be my rocks. Alright, let's see. We got the boy Austin in the building. Family, can we please get a round of applause for the boy Austin? Hold on, I gotta show y'all something, man. You guys know we are the community of celebration. Right, we are the community of celebration. So big shout out to my guy Austin in the building. Let's go, family. Can y'all go ahead and show some love real quick? Come on now, family. Celebrate what you want to attract. We gotta celebrate what we want to attract. This is major. Another funded trader in the community. Let's get it. That's what I love, man. I love to see the community really just doing what they do, man. Quit my 9 to 5 and now they hating. Let's see. Big major win. That's a W for the community right there, man. Anytime one of us wins, family, it's a W for the community. A big shout out. Ninja Panda in the building. Doubled the account today. Grand Rising. Let's go. Fan, another round of applause, man, for Ninja in the chat. It's kind of crazy that you doubled the account though. And we don't encourage being too risky. And in order for you to double your account, you probably went extremely heavy. Let's be honest, Ninja. Right? And as somebody that's trying to help, that's a W for being able to go ahead and double your account. But you also got to make sure you check your disciplines, man, and your risk management. So I don't want to be celebrating you today that you doubled your account. And tomorrow you say, Abel, bro, I lost it all. That's going to suck. Right? So it's definitely amazing that you're able to double it, but we really got to get our disciplines in check. And get our risk management in check so we don't lose it. Remember, the number one rule of trading is capital preservation. Right? How good are you at preserving your capital? How good are you at not losing it all the day after you made it all? Right? That's the decision making here, right? That's the deciding factor in these markets, right? So we do got to be aware of that for sure. He said just a little heavy. You had to have gone major heavy to double your account overnight. Like, you was probably risking 30, 40, 50%. I mean, depending on your risk to reward, you could have went super heavy. But hey, listen, I'm not here to judge how you trade. Right? That's not what I'm here to do, Ninja. Right? You just did something dope, man. But I'm also here to bring it back to reality. Right? Going heavy like that is not sustainable long term, right? So big shout out to you for doing it. But I can't only celebrate you for something that was clearly breaking some rules. Oh man. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm looking for Gold Family. I do believe eventually we turn back around. I would like to see how we react, maybe above these highs or up towards this 2364 level. I do think there is a chance that the market does go ahead and start to trend higher to get up into that level. So we'll see how this market continues to form today. If the only opportunity for us is to buy it up into this area, then that's exactly what we'll do. I am leaning towards sales though, but if we have to buy it up to get some, then that's what we'll do. Now we're obviously going to take a logical position. We're not going to just force anything just cuz. So we're going to wait, be patient, and see what we get, man. That's all we got to do here, man. See what we get. Let's see exactly manage the losses. Yeah, yes sir. Appreciate that advice. We'll take it on board. Yeah, Ninja. Again, man. You don't have to listen to me, though. Who am I, right? I'm just a random person on YouTube. So you don't have to take my advice, but I think that could keep you in the game a long time. So we'll see how that continues to build out, though, this Gold Family. Let's take a look at indices. What are indices doing, and what have they done? They haven't done a damn thing in the past couple days. I mean, we've had a couple attempts to go lower here. Both times that we've had these attempts to go lower got completely absorbed by the buyers, pushing us all the way back up to the upside. So we're seeing a lot of buyer demand down in this area of 18,200 for the Nasdaq, and it's kind of tough to go against this bullishness, right? So I do like the potentialness of this to continue higher. I just think I don't know. I still like the potential for us to go higher. I still like bullishness here. I do still like bullishness here. So we'll have to see what this does, though. There is still a chance that we do see another leg lower. But we are fighting a lot of bullish demand down here around 18,200, 18,400. So we do have a lot of bulls right now that keep on sucking up all these sell orders. But there's still a chance that we do come down and fill this wick. fill a little bit of these gaps, these imbalances, and then from there continue higher. Hey, we'll have to see. All right, this market is completely bullish. It's been bullish, so I wouldn't be opposed to something like that, but I also wouldn't be opposed to, you know, this market literally just getting ready to go even now. Right, because if we actually look at this, we did just come and sweep down a pretty interesting level of structure. We're down a 5-minute time frame. We did come and sweep this low right here. All right, grabbed a little bit of internal range liquidity, in my opinion. Now the market is starting to shift, creating these, you know, smaller time frame, higher highs and higher lows. So there is a chance that we do just continue from here, but we'll have to see. So I personally do think there's a possibility for downside, but I am not opposed to us just literally going off like this. So depending on how we play off in the open, if we come between our moving averages on the open, we can get a nice little trigger line play on the 5-minute to probably target the highs. And if that just doesn't work, then we're definitely going to come all the way back down towards 18,240 in my opinion. So we'll have to see how this stuff forms, man. But I'm not opposed to taking something like this. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not opposed to something like this. We'll just have to see how it plays out. We shall see what the market gives us. All right, let's see what else we got here. Morning, fam. Each double the account. Man's living on the edge. What's going on, Mike G in the building? I woke up in profit too, not the double account. Though, big shout out to Michael. Let's go. Round of applause, man. Anybody that woke up in profit, the family, if you woke up in profit this morning, let me know in the chat, man. 'Cause I just want to celebrate you real quick. So big shout out to you, Michael. Let's go, man. CJ in the building. What's going on, CJ? Malik in the house. What's going on, Malik? Good to see you in the chat, man. Glad to see you find your way to the live stream. Hopefully we can provide you some good value and get you back into the swing of trading. You know what's crazy, family? I actually asked my Facebook community, which I love. I feel like I got one of the most lit Facebook communities out there, especially in the trading niche. Because not that many people use Facebook anymore. I don't know. I'm more active on Twitter and Facebook than I am on Instagram nowadays. But I had asked a question, right? And I had asked everybody, how many of you haven't placed a trade in over a year? All right, that's what I asked yesterday, right? I said, how many of you haven't placed a trade in over a year? And I wasn't surprised by how many people, but I was a little surprised by how many people. There was actually a lot of people that have said that they haven't placed a trade in over a year, some 2-3 years. And I'm thinking to myself, a lot of these people are also the same exact people that anytime I do talk about something trading wise, they're always the first to say, yo, can I get some info? Like, you want info on a broker, you want info on prop firms, you want info on that, but you haven't even placed a trade in over a year? Like, why do you want more info for? Like, what's holding you back? What's stopping you from placing a trade? Right? So I want to bring that same question to you guys in the chat. How many of y'all that are watching, I'm talking to you right now, I'm looking directly in your eyes, how many of y'all haven't actually placed a trade in over a year? Do we have anybody in the chat that hasn't placed a trade in over a year? Let me know. Right? Because I really just want to know why. I'm pretty sure some of you guys are probably not going to say anything on the stream, but I genuinely want to know, okay, so why? What can we do to get you to go ahead and push the damn button again? What can I do? What type of value do I have to provide in order for you to have the confidence to open up a broker account once again? Right? Like, that's all I want to know, right? Because this skill set is way too next level for us to, like, not continue to try to do it. Especially if you already put in time, right? If you already put in time to learning this, then you're already halfway there. If you've been trading for over a year to 2 years, 3 years, then you're putting in a lot of time. That's a lot of experience that's eventually going to pay off. But if you just don't get back into the game for whatever reason, you're never going to be able to experience the breakthrough. A lot of you are a lot closer to your breakthroughs than you believe. What's missing is probably your ability to believe in yourself. Trust me, trading is one of those industries, family. Can we correct me if I'm wrong? Right? Trading is one of those skills that will really have you contemplating if you're really him or not. Like, if you know me personally, you know how competitive I am. right? I feel like I can do anything that I set my mind to. Like, I truly believe that. Like, deep down, I believe I could literally accomplish anything, right? That's just me, right? Especially if I see somebody else doing it. Like, what makes you better than me, buddy? Nothing. Let me get to work, right? That's just my mindset. That's just my mentality, right? So when it comes to learning the skill set, the skill and the results or lack of that you're getting have a really good job at discouraging you to continue. Trust me, I've been there plenty of times where I felt like I quit and I gave up. But God knows I'm so grateful that I didn't quit or give up because I'm doing my thing. Right? So the whole thing is, family, no matter how long you went without trading, doesn't matter what your results were last year, don't matter what your results were yesterday. It's all about showing up, man. We got to show up. We got to put them shots up. Remember what I told you guys yesterday, right? The analogy that we had yesterday, right? When it comes to like sports, right? How many athletes do we have in the chat, family? Drop your sport that you played in the chat real quick. I'm pretty sure all my athletes can relate. Right, the greatest of the great athletes for any sport. If we're talking about basketball, whether it's Michael or LeBron, that's up to you. Right, if we're talking about baseball, right, who's the best baseball player? I don't even know. I don't watch baseball that often, right? But who's like a GOAT baseball player? Right, you guys can think of any. Right, tennis. We got great tennis players. Golf, right? All these different sports. All these players that are playing at the highest level, right? That are literally the greatest, the best of their sport. Think about how many shots they put up. Think about how many tennis balls they hit. Think about how many golf swings it took for them to get to that level. Right? If we're talking about football, right? Think about how many snaps a quarterback has to take to get to the level of eliteness. Right? We're talking about tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of snaps. Talk about hockey, right? Think about how hard it is to actually hit that damn puck in the goal. But yet there's hockey players out there that do it so flawlessly. It's because of how many times they hit that damn puck. The whole moral of the story, guys, is the more experience you get, the more trades you actually place, the higher the chance is that you're eventually going to get this thing down packed. You just got to take more trades, right? You got to take more trades. There's too many people that give up after only placing. Like what? How? Right? There's too many people that give up after taking 100 trades. No, you got to take thousands of trades. I've taken thousands of trades in my career now. So of course, if I place that many trades and I've dealt with that many emotional battles, I've gained that much experience, which ultimately. Oh. So we got to just take more trades. Moral of the story is we got to take more trades. You want to know how to get out of your rut? Take more trades, take more positions, gain that experience, deal with the emotional battle that comes from that. And you're going to grow from it as long as you're trying to learn every aspect of the way. So I'm going to start telling that for everybody from now on. Abel, what is it do I got to do to get to this level? Take more damn trades. Gain that experience. Somebody that's profitable today and someone that isn't is more times than not the amount of experience the person that's profitable has in compared to the person that isn't. Now, I know some of you guys like, Abel, but I've been doing this for 3 years, bro, 4 years now, 5 years, some of I'm still not getting it. And you want to quit now after 5 years of doing it? Hell nah. You're that much closer. You got to take more trades. Just like a basketball coach with you got to put up more shots. Because you never know. One of them shots is eventually going to hit. Just like with trading. One of those trades is eventually going to hit. And one good trade could really change everything for you. So I'm just saying, family. Again, y'all don't got to listen to little old Abel. Because who am I? But you got to just place more trades, man. Like, that's really the game changer. That's the key. And this is the thing about it. Now, because of prop firms and how cheap prop firms are, like, why not? Like, even if you're trading, say, futures, and you buy a futures prop firm, and you spend $30 for it, and you blow the account, who cares? You just lost $30. Go buy another one and place more trades. We're going to have to throw like I want to throw like what do we call this? Like a challenge? The place more trades challenge. Where we just come on together and just, every trade that we go, just place it. Just place it, no matter the outcome, right? Just place the trade. Place the trade. Because that's what's crucial here. We got to place the trade. All right, so let me see what else you guys got here now in the chat. Let me see what we got here. Trading turned me into him zone, Lou. That's a fact. Let me catch up. I haven't placed over. Yeah, we gonna get you right, Malik. We gonna get you right. Let's see. For the ones that are scared of losing capital, trading forex and start off with small amounts of capital so you can train yourself not to be scared. Lewis with the good advice. Let's see. Raji. Haven't placed a trade in over a year. Lost my confidence after I blew up the 4th account. That's all you blew up was only 4. Only 4, Raji? If I told you how many accounts I blew, you'd probably look at me crazy. But 4 accounts, gotta place more trades. Fund up another one, Raji. We gotta get back to work. All right, we gotta fund more trades. Buy a prop firm account. There's prop firm accounts for 20, 30 bucks now. Go buy a prop firm account. Place more trades. But don't get discouraged only after your 4th blown account. Because I've had countless. I don't even know how. I literally can't tell you guys an exact number on how many blown accounts I had in 3 years. But it was double. I don't know if it was triple digits, but it was definitely double-digit accounts. But what did I do? I kept placing more excuse my language. I kept placing more trades. That's the crucial thing about it. Let's see. I just haven't found a strategy that resonates until recently. Now, I definitely get that, right? You definitely got to have some type of strategy. You don't want to. Now, let me correct that. You just don't want to just place trades just to place. You got to have some type of system in place. But when you have a system, place the trade and just deal with the outcome. Let's see. Every winner got to lose and every loser got to win. Absolutely. Let's see. I've been placing trades and losing, but I do believe I can break through. I'm just taking my time now and trying to learn more. Price action is something I haven't fully grasped. NCTV, stand up. Well, I appreciate you for being here. Because we're going to get you right. We gonna get you right. I'm gonna do my part to get you right, NCTV. Right, to where we can get you seeing consistent gains, consistent profitability. But you gotta make a commitment to just show up with me. Show up with me every morning, Monday through Thursday, and on Fridays when there's news. So this week we have NFP, so I'll be live this entire week, Monday through Friday. As long as you show up, I'm gonna try to do my part. Let's see, Facebook. Yo, can I get some info? Hot chocolate. Yeah, right. There's a whole bunch of nonsense that we covered. Let's see. It's just learn to read. No one expects a kindergarten to read Shakespeare, but traders want that level the first year. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. 100%. I started training with Abel in 2020. Only just this year started really making progress. Lost lots of trades. Absolutely. Shoot. Let's see. Stay on demo until you're profitable. Reset it monthly and do over and over. You guys are providing. Man, can I give a round of applause for the community, man? You guys are providing some real value right here, family. You guys are providing some real gems. Hopefully everybody is paying attention and taking note of the gems, because you guys are trying to provide some real gems here, man. And I love it. I absolutely freaking love it. All right, let's see what else we got here, though. Apex is at 90% off until the 11th. 90% off. That means you can get a 50K account for like 18 bucks. Go grab that futures account, man. Let's see, I'm in double-digit blown accounts for sure. Yeah, you ain't the only one, Austin. I had double digits in my first year. Like, in my first year, I've had double digits, let alone 2-3 years. And can't even tell you how many I've blown. Let's see, we got Jama in the building. What's going on, Jama? Let's see, yeah, it's so true. I took a 2-year because it did mess with my confidence, but glad I came back now. I've been more profitable ever. I try to tell people the cheat code to really becoming successful in trading, especially after you're already putting in a lot of time, take some time off. Take a month off. Take 2 months off. Take a week if you have to, but take some time off. All right, and then come back when you want, and I promise you, you're gonna look at the markets differently. My biggest trading days and my biggest trading weeks have all come after taking some time off. That's just a fact. But that does wonders. I see yesterday's live chat. It's not today's live chat. Yeah, nah, you guys are going crazy. Oh, man. Let's see. Make a trading plan. A trading plan is definitely crucial. All right, without your trading plan, then how can you even know what you're doing? All right, you got to have a plan to follow when you're approaching these markets, man. Let's see, once you learn the skill, you'll make your money back and more is worth it. Yeah, I mean, it's essentially what we're doing now, family, is we're paying our tuition. All right, we are paying tuition right now in order for us to really learn this skill. The reality is, so many people are very comfortable because it was the norm, right, to spend $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a year on college with the hopes of getting a good job, which 80% of people don't. And then they're stuck having to pay back that loan for college for the next 5, 10, 15 years. But you hesitate to invest into yourself. 100, 200 bucks, $300, some mentorships 1,000. It just doesn't make sense, family. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, you gotta invest in yourself, right? Because anything that you do, all the money that you lose is the tuition you pay to learn the skill. But all the money that you also spend on courses and mentors, that's all an investment into your future. An investment that could probably pay out better than the damn, again, no shade to anybody that went to school and got a degree or stuff like that, but learning this school will do a lot more wonders than that degree that you got. You're probably not even working in the field that you even majored in. Let's be honest here. I mean, family, how many college graduates do we have in the chat? How many college graduates do we have in the chat, right? I personally went to college. I went to a community college back home, right? SCCC, Schenectady County Community College, stand up. I was there for maybe one semester, and then I ended up getting kicked out just for not doing work and not showing up, unfortunately. And then I went to Bryan and Stratton College. Who's ever heard of Bryan and Stratton, little like college that they had, right? After my stint at the community college didn't go good, a few years later I tried to go back to Bryan and Stratton College. I did that for one semester, and then I also dropped out. Right, so I'm like a habitual college dropout, if that's how you want. It's just not my thing, right? I tried, it's just not my thing. But I want to know, has anybody who graduated? Do we have any graduates in the chat? Not if you just went, because if you just went, you probably just like me, probably dropped out just like I did. Any graduates in the chat? And if you did graduate, do you currently work in the field that you studied in? There's probably going to be those anomalies, but more times than not, a big portion of people do not currently work in the same field that they even studied in college for, which is crazy. I don't even know how we even got on this topic of college, but we're here now. Let's dial back in now and get back into trading. Right, let's see. I graduated and no. Me and nah, yeah, I figured, right? Most people don't. So why not spend a couple dollars to learn a skill like this? It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It's just, again, it's not the norm. All right, let's lock back in now, family, because I don't even know how we even got on the topic of college. All right, let's see. We got 4D Profit, Mr. FTP, stand up in the building. Let's go. Let's see. What is that Fed question as soon as I join? Hey, man. Of course, I hit the like. Well, I appreciate the like, my brother. Listen, context is everything. If you were here to understand the context, you understand how we got even into. I don't even know how we even got into that conversation, to be honest with you. All right, let's see. Nope, study software engineer. Now I'm a sales guy. Yeah, I'm telling you, it happens. A lot of the most profitable traders went to college and got degrees. I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that. I don't personally know any, but I also don't know the most profitable traders. Like, I don't know. I don't know the traders that have done billions of dollars, right? There's a ton of traders out there that are making a shit ton of money. But the traders that I do know that are also making a shit ton of money, 90% of them haven't gone to school. Or at least a college. I see a bachelor's in psychology, Jaren. And if you don't mind me asking, Jaren, you don't have to answer. But what is it that you currently do today? Do you work in the psychology field? Or are you working in a completely different field outside of what you majored in? Let's see, a BA in sports management. You know what's crazy, Devin? That's what I actually went for too my first year. Actually, no, I lied. I went for that my second time when I went to college. Was to get into sports management. My first time into college, back into the community college that I was at, they had a really good program for firefighters. That's when at that point in time, for about 3 months, I wanted to be a firefighter. So I went and I majored at that time in like this firefighter collegiate class that they had. Some shit like that, I can't remember. It was a while ago. All right, let's see what else we got here now. Associates in drafting, but working at as I can't even speak. Associates in drafting, but working as a design engineer. Really, Omar? Okay. A design engineer. I might need your services, if depending on what exactly that entails. Huh. Let's see, I'm working in business management with my position at this hotel, which business and accounting is my minor. Oh yeah, you're good. So you're learning on the job. Let's see, Lou saying I need a degree. Oh no, it's alright. So in a way, I am using my degree. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least you're in the same field. Or at least you were in the same field of what you actually went to college in, right? Try to at least make the degree seem worth it for sure. I see. I was working at Amazon warehouse. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. And again, there's no shade to anybody. Like I come from the warehousing background too, right? You guys want to know exactly where. And guys, as you know, we're just wasting time here. We do got about 12 minutes left for the open here, so we're just gonna let this stuff play out. As of right now, gold is not in a position where I personally want to take a trade in, so I'm personally chilling on the sidelines, waiting to see what we get. The market does look like it kind of wants to, continue to correct a lot of this sell-off that we had overnight. So we'll see how this continues to build. The moving averages did cross here on the 5-minute time frame, right? So looking for a pullback and a trigger line play might not be a bad idea here to continue to bring up bullishness in gold. So we'll continue to watch this. Again, we are about 10 minutes out, 11 minutes out from the open, so we'll see what we get there. Looking at the NASDAQ is still pushing a little bit higher here as well, right? Again, the NASDAQ is interesting, similar concept to gold. If we are able to push back down, maybe correct down towards the 18,590s, I wouldn't be opposed to probably looking for some continuations. Maybe target this 18,677 level, see how we can get there, see how that plays off. The S&P, pretty similar here. Again, I would like to see us, really just come back into this area around 5280 and then see if we are going to get continuations. If we just smash through those levels, then I will be changing my bias and instead starting to target to the downside for indices. But that's what we're looking for. So the NASDAQ is going to be a priority for me. And then gold is going to be a priority for me. All right, and I want to see what the markets give us on both of those things. But we're just waiting. We're seeing. That's why we're kind of just talking about a lot of whole other stuff as we let the market just continue to develop, because there's nothing that we can take as of right now. Nothing that I'm interested in, at least. If you guys are currently in positions, if you guys are looking at setups that look good, send them in the chat. Let me know. We'll bring them up together. Because if you guys notice something that looks really good, I'm not going to not take it. I'm not going to let you eat by yourself. Who do you think I am? No, we're going to try to eat together. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see what's up. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Let me go back to the chat. Let's see, I was working at Amazon. Yeah, so that's what I was saying, right? You guys want to know where my background comes? Like, this is what I was doing. Like, I was working at a warehouse called Hannaford. Right? I was a Hannaford selector. That's exactly what my title was. Like, this is my exact warehouse right here. Hannaford, good old Hannaford warehouse. Good old Hannaford warehouse. Yeah, so this is where I used to get busy back here. I used to have to load these trucks up. Where I had to select the pallet. Literally, you had to go. I don't know if anybody, like all you guys that don't have warehouse background, at least my warehouse is different than what Amazon's warehouse is. But this warehouse right here, I was a selector. So I was on a pallet jack, right? Like a long it was two long ass, I don't even know what they're called, but it was a big pallet jack, right? And I used to have to ride that thing and pick up box by box. Like literally, a order of 2 big pallets could be 400 picks. Right, that's literally all I was doing. Picking up boxes all day long, wrapping that pallet, putting it onto these trucks, and then boom, I go on to the next clip. So that's literally what I was doing. Now, I know the Amazon warehouse is a little different than that because Amazon's a lot more automated. But I do believe they still have selectors as well. But that's really where I come from, family, right? So, like, I don't come from, like, a financial background. Like, I was a warehouse worker, bro. I was picking up boxes all day long. If I wish I would have... I don't think I got any pictures or anything, but... I used to get crazy too. There used to be a cheat code though at that job. Right, at that job there was something called EOP. I forgot what the hell that even stood for. But let's say we get, we're there typically 10 hours a day, right? That's the normal shift from 6:30 to 7 was our actual. Was it 6:30 or 7:30 to 6? It was 7:30 to 6 was our actual shift, right? 7:30 to 6. But because of this EOP program, if you were fast enough, you can go ahead and do EOP and leave early as long as you get your 10 hours worth of work done, right? So that's what I used to do, right? Normal time was from 7:30 to 6, 4 days a week. 7:30 to 3. I was getting out at 2, 3 o'clock every day because I was doing EOP and I was picking the hell out of them boxes, moving fast as hell so I can get the hell up out of there. So it was kind of a cheat code. I don't know, a little off topic, but yeah, that's why my back hurts today though. Like my back is on fire and hurts today because I was doing that. Because I was selecting, moving at crazy speed. I wasn't bending my knees. I wasn't, posturing my back the correct way when I was loading up them big ass sodas, and so my back is on fire because of that now. But boy, I used to get out of there, bro. I really used to be in the warehouse for like maybe 20 hours a week because of how fast I was. Cheat code, cheat code. I used to find ways to get out of there so fast it wasn't even crazy. Let's see what else we got here though. Let's see, like tanks, basically mobile vehicles, like mobile office, yeah, Omar, you are a bad dude, boy. You over here building specialty vehicles, bro. Okay. The designer for Batman's whip. Let's see, study archaeology in school and ended up selling agricultural products. That's not too far off then. Let's see, NES buys. You NES buys already? Okay. I mean, we are about 6 minutes out from the open, family. We're 6 minutes out from the open. We'll see how this goes. Gold is still pushing higher, so let's see. Forklift certified. I was forklift certified, but it took me like I didn't do I had the ability to do forklift. I was also super fast on forklift too. But getting on the forklift and doing the forklift didn't allow me to do the EOP program, which allowed me to leave early. All right, if I decided to get on a lift, it's a lot cooler, it's a lot calmer because I'm not speeding, but then I'll have to be there to 6. And hell nah, I hated being there to 6. Right, so hell nah, I stuck with the EOP, got my little pallet jack, and I was zooming, getting out of there at 3. Getting out 3 hours early while everybody else was stuck till 6 because they didn't want an EOP. Hey, that's their fault. I'm speedy. Get me the hell up out of here. Let's see. Bet you can't beat me in a forklift. That's crazy, bro. You out of everybody know how much of a betting man I am, bro. You lucky we can't get our hand on forklifts. I'll do 360s around you. Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me, bro. I'll do 360s and still win the race, bro. Let's see. Let me find out. I be drifting in pallet jacks. No lie. I was drifting the pallet jacks too. Let's see. That's what I did at Head Warehouse before I was at Amazon selecting. Selecting sucks if it sucks for most people. I had a crazy system on my shit. Like I knew exactly where all the warehouse items were, where all the picks were. I knew exactly what type of order I got, exactly how to build it. It was all very systematic for me. So it was kind of easy for me. I say at old job of mine, me and the homie were racing, and he crashed into the conveyor belt that fed material to one of the sheets. Machine shut down and spent the rest of the night in some fix it. Yo, I actually, you know what's crazy? This is actually a part of why I even got fired, right? This is a true story, by the way, too, which is kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever really broke this down. But a big reason why I got fired, right, was because, for one, I was getting to a point where I was miserable going to work because I was already making some good money trading, right? I was making real good money trading. I was making more money trading than I was going to the job at that time, right? So in my brain, I'm like, okay, I got a nice savings. My trades are going crazy right now. This job is pissing me the hell off, but it's a sense of security. How can I find a way to leave this job but still have money? Ding! Right? In my head, it was like a light bulb. Damn, how can I get myself fired? Right? Or how can I get myself let go? Right? So that I can now trade and still collect unemployment. Right? Them unemployment checks be hitting for like 12 months. Like, I don't know how it is in other states, but when you get unemployment in New York, at least upstate, you was on that thing for 6 to 12 months getting paid. All you had to do was like just check in or something like that with the state. So I don't even know how this shit works. Right, so this is my bright idea. I'm like, damn, I gotta figure out a way to leave this job without losing the sense of security. Right, which is that check every single week. Boom, get fired, unemployment. So I ended up taking a jack, and I swear to everything I love. Right, and you're supposed to sign out the jacks before you take it. Right, you're supposed to do a safety check and all that stuff. Right, and I will always get in trouble for not signing out my jack. So that was a couple of things that I did on purpose. where I intentionally didn't sign it so then I can get in trouble and get written up. But then there was one point, and this is crazy. There was one point that I had got into a fight out of work, right? This is a crazy story, but I had got into a fight. I went to a park, me and my wife were there. We were just playing ball, and then some kids come that I knew or whatever, and started some issues. So I ended up punching the kid, ended up breaking my hand on his face. I swear to God, this is a true story, right? But then obviously I couldn't go back to work because of that. But I didn't actually go to the doctor's office until the next day when it woke up swollen. So I went to work with that messed up hand. I acted like I hurt myself at work, workers' comp, and it just didn't work out, right? More of the story, ended up getting fired because I didn't sign out my pallet jack, and I also tried to act like I got hurt at work. It completely backfired on me. I didn't get what I wanted. I lost my job. I got fired. I didn't get unemployment, and then I was in the real world simply just off of trading and what I had saved up. And boy, it was crazy. So that's a true story if y'all ain't never heard this story before. That's an actual factual story of me trying to game the system. But the system is like, nah, bro, you're an idiot. You don't think we're going to find this shit up? So that's essentially really how I left my job, right? It was kind of like I got forced out because of my dumb decision making that I kind of wanted anyways. But it was either I get fired or I just quit. Because I was already at that point where mentally I was unemployable. I'm like, damn, why am I even here, bro? I just made what I made last week in a day. Why am I still showing up to work? So I was miserable. I was either going to get fired one way or I was going to quit within that 30 days that I ended up getting fired. It just so happened that I got fired because they called me lying. So, nah, it's crazy though. It's crazy, family, man. So that's a little backstory on how I became a full-time trader, right? I tried to cheat the system and did not work, but it's still cool, man. But that's also why, and we are about 10 seconds out from the open. But that's also why too. When I did go full-time trading, that first 6 to 12 months was extremely difficult, right? When you really lose that consistent check, you don't understand, right, how much you rely on that consistency until you lose it, right? So I already had things figured out, at least I thought, right? I had a great savings account. My savings account was fat. My trading account was also looking good. I can live for at least the next 6 to 12 months if I made zero money, right? Like that's the type of position I was in. But then when you lose that consistent check, and now you start dealing with the mental battles that come with losing that consistent check, and now you're trying to trade with the need to make money, it really starts to send you down a bad spiral, right? And that's where it really gets difficult to see results, to see consistency, because now you're trading out of the need to make money. And that's the thing that I really didn't realize until way later on in my career, right? That me leaving that job, although I had a safety cushion, the way I left and how unexpected it wasn't unexpected, but it was kind of unexpected. I didn't realize how it would affect me emotionally until obviously me going through that period of time. So it's crazy. What we went through, family. But we made it out, right? We made it out, baby. We made it out. We trust the process. We did go through some hiccups, but we trusted the process, man. And now I'm like 4 years out of a job. I haven't had a job in like 4 years. That warehousing job I'm talking about is literally the last place that I ever worked at. Thank the Lord for keeping me focused and keeping me locked in and taking things and treating this shit smart. Because even when I was making, crazy money trading, right? Even back then, there were so many times where I wanted to go ahead and buy a brand new Mercedes, right? Let me get the brand new M5. Let me get that brand new, brand new Benz. But I just couldn't, man. I couldn't. I had too many people relying on me. All right, so that's why I have a really good knack of living below my means, and I think that's definitely a big reason that why I'm still here, still trading, still doing my thing today. It's because I'm really good at living below my means. I know better, right? One fuck up on my end could put me and my whole family in a bad situation, and I'll be damned if I do that, right? So you gotta live below your means, man, until time is right. So, but yeah. That's a little story time, family. A little background if y'all ain't never heard the story of me and what I do and how I got here today. There you go. Enjoy it. Now let's get back into this, fan, because the markets did open up here. We got gold pushing down on the open. What are indices doing as well? Trying to push down on the open. Again, I want to see how we play here. We got US 30 that also is kind of spiking pretty aggressively down here. I'm leaning towards, again, possible bullishness here on NASDAQ. We want to see how it reacts down here at these lower levels. Let's see what we get here. Said ES came back. Entry, you had, I think you had said you had bought ES, right? Yeah, I mean, I still do think we have a nice move to the upside as well. Same thing again with gold. This is what I really want for gold to do now, right? Gold did push back down. It's either gold, you're going to break this level of support and close and stay below it, or you're going to ready to push back up. Like, tell me what you want to do so that I know what I got to do. Right? Because if gold does continue to drop here, then there could be a chance where we do just continue going lower here. Now, if gold is showing all this weakness right now with all this sell volume, but we don't get anywhere, right, and we eventually close back above this 2354 level, then I might start to buy that instead, right, and start to look for some absorption plays. So we're going to see how this continues to form. If it continues to drop, so be it. Again, I don't play the first 5 minutes of the open anyways for this reason, right? These markets just do a lot of craziness on the first 5 minutes. So we're going to let that stuff play out. But 5 minutes, we'll see if there's any opportunities for sure to get involved. All right, let me see what you guys are looking at in the chat, though. Let me see. Abel got the back of an 80-year-old. Yeah, no, my back is tore up. I used to unload trucks for Harbor Freight. That sucked in the summer. Yeah, honestly, doing anything with trucks and trailers in the summer is crazy. Now, like, they really do get super hot. I see cheap, fast labor. Big stores don't care about your long term. They really don't. They really don't. Let's see. Bro says he's a habitual college dropout. I'm just... Listen, if I were to go back to school today, there's a 90% chance I'll probably drop out within the first semester. I'm just being honest. It's just not for me. At least that style of learning is not for me. I'm very big on learning, right? Let's not get it twisted, right? I am major when it comes to educating myself. Like, I don't play, right? Like, I pay a lot of money even now to learn shit. It's just the college shit that they teach is not my forte. That's not what I'm really interested in. All right, so let's see what we got here, family. We do got the first 5 minute closure now. Gold is I mean, gold gave a nice strong close down here. I want to see what we do here, right? Is this gonna follow through now for gold? Because gold really could, if it doesn't immediately rebound, right? If it doesn't immediately rebound off of this closure right here, then this really could start to see lower pricing here. Let me see what we get here, though. Let's see. Let's see what you about to do here, gold. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, buddy. Talk to me nice. Are you gonna continue lower, or are you gonna rebound back up? Again, I'm gonna let this stuff play out. The only reason why I'm even leaning towards possible sells at this point, which is why I haven't marked off, it's just looking at it on the 15-minute time frame. We technically are still very much. I mean, we came off of a pretty significant push lower here, you know. But now we're over here, you know, testing this level of structure here at 2356, which is kind of holding pretty strong. So if this 15-minute closure as well, which we still got about 10 minutes on the 15, but even if this can give us a trigger line entry. This can also still give us a nice trigger line play as well. Close below the 2352 on the 15 can get a solid entry if it doesn't leave without us, right? But I'm still waiting. I want to see how we play here off on the 5 minute time frame. There is that chance. I haven't been using stop orders lately, but I've really been tempted on placing a lot more stop orders. And I've been testing it actually on a demo account. I've been testing these stop orders, pending orders, something like this, to see how accurate I could be with it. See if there's any type of edge I could add to it, or at least I could add my edge to it. So I've been testing some things in terms of like stop orders and buy stop, sell stops, things of that nature. But this could flip bearish now and really start to fall, and that's what the stop order would have been in play for. Right, but I want to see how this continues to build here. Let's see what we get here. What's the NASDAQ doing? See, the NASDAQ is starting to close back up here. On a close like this back up, might not be a bad play here for the NASDAQ. Let's see. What are you guys looking at in the chat, though, family? Talk to me. Let's talk this through. Let's talk this through. Let's see. Are you from New Jersey or New York? Been thinking about moving to New York for a bit. I'm originally from New York. I'm originally from upstate New York, though. I'm not from like any of the 5 boroughs. All right, I mentioned that because when you say you're from New York, people automatically assume you're from one of the boroughs. Oh, where? What part? From the Bronx? From Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, Manhattan, Harlem? Where you from? Like, nah, bro, I'm from upstate. Upstate? People, you know what's crazy? And all my New Yorkers, man. How many New Yorkers we got in the chat, family? How many of you guys actually from New York? How many New Yorkers we got in the building, man? Because y'all really don't show us no love and no respect. Right? I'm going to stand up for all my upstate New Yorkers, man. Y'all be acting like upstate New York is a completely different state. Like, what's up, man? Like, y'all going to put some respect on us upstaters. That's why most of y'all run away from the city and go upstate. What you talking about? Y'all be trying to violate us. So I'm still watching the NASDAQ, family. A close here on the NASDAQ like this might not be a bad play. All right, I want to see how we get here, but it might not be a bad idea. Probably could get us a nice little 3-to-1. Target back up to this level up here. Let's see how we get it, though. All right, let's see. The forklift and the Furious is crazy. Let's see. Should have just told homeboy to run over your foot. Nah, you guys are crazy. Let's see. I get you a few weeks, bro. If somebody ran over my foot, bro, with a damn forklift, bro, I'll probably be out for a month, 2 months. Yeah. Let's see, inspirational as fuck. You made it out. Shout out to my little bro Kyle Hustle in the building. Appreciate you. I hope you're live as well, Kyle. Come on, bro. Let's see, Forex docu-series, Abel episode 1, season 1. No, that's hilarious. All right, let's see. So we did get this nice close here on the 5-minute for the NASDAQ. ES as well. And honestly, they all did it. Yeah, this looks like a good place. Looks like a solid place to look for an entry. What's gold doing, though? What's gold doing? Okay, yeah, gold is still pushing lower here. Gold is still pushing. Gold is trying to drop here. Let's see. Again, I'm not opposed to this really continuing. But we are seeing some weakness here on gold. All right, let's see what do we got here. I'm going through that right now and contemplating submitting my 2-week notice today. Erica in the building. What's going on, Erica? I mean, let's talk this through, Erica. Are you prepared? I don't know if trading is going to be your only source of income, right? I don't know, but are you prepared to go through the battle mentally that you're going to have to go through when you're leaving that consistent check? Because, boy, I don't think a lot of traders truly understand how influenced your decision making and your emotions will be when you're actually truly relying on making money off of solely trading. Like, I would now, and this is just coming from me having experience, family, I would never, and please listen to me closely, I would never get to a point where trading is my sole source of income. If it has to be, cool, right? I have enough experience to be able to do it, but I would never get to a point where I only rely on that. Hell no, right? Anytime I make money, whether it's through trading anywhere else, I'm finding new ways to make more money. Right? Because leaving it up to trading is very, very difficult. And I promise you 90% of people won't be able to do it. All right. So, again, what's your plan, Erica? As long as we got a plan, sis, you know, I'm going to support you. I'm going to support you. I'm going to rock with you. You know, we're going to be here to trade live together either way. You know, but I just want to make sure people, you know, actually have a plan. No cap. Because leaving the job is not an easy thing to do. Unless you're financially prepared for it. Let's see. Mentally, I'm ready to quit this. Financially, let me go ask for another raise. I hear that. I hear that. Let's see. Diet New York is crazy, bro. You calling upstate New York Diet New York is crazy. That's crazy. Let's see. We in gold at 23.36. Let me see what you're talking about. 23.36. Yeah. Nah, that entry right there, 23.36. Hold on. You got a crazy entry, 2036. Sheesh. Okay, Michael. Took NQ off the 5. The 5-minute engulfing. See, this one is tough for me, though, bro. Like, I see what we're looking at, right, in terms of how, we typically look at things. Right, sweep of this high. All right, massive close back below, supported by volume. More times than not, yeah, you could probably see, something like this, right? But the reason why this one is tougher for me is just because of what I'm looking at in terms of my moving averages. Like, my moving averages is not aligning for that. Like, my moving averages are actually telling me something like this can occur. Now, I don't only rely on my moving averages, but boy, them suckers been heaven sent. All right, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like that, right? But that's why I'm still on the sideline. I'm still chilling on the sideline, waiting to see what we actually get here. Let's see what we get here, though. Well, I have a small business I do hair, and I work at a car dealership as a receptionist, working 80 hours a week, and I'm tired. I hear that, Erica. Well, hopefully, right? Hopefully, this trading thing kicks off for you so that you can at least remove one of those jobs. I mean, fam, that's actually a good question to ask as we wait for this stuff. How many of you guys are currently working 2 jobs, right? Whether one's full-time, one's part-time, whether both are part-time, whether both are full-time. Let me know in the chat. Right, because there's actually a statistic right now that I've seen a couple weeks ago, right, that shows that the number of people that are working multiple jobs now is at the highest level it's ever been. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that. Because right now, right, people working 2 jobs is at the highest it's ever been, ever. Like, ever. And that's pretty crazy. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here's him, maintain my style. Look at the money and look at the. Let me see. Yeah, now, because I know that is something that a lot of people are currently. Let me see if AI can find me the answer. Exotic. Yeah, I can't find the report that I had. But yeah, it's a crazy stat though. There's a lot of people right now that really are, like, no cap, working multiple jobs, and it's commendable to see. They don't know this. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, so gold did fall nicely, man. Gold did fall nicely. I think there is a chance for us to rebound here, though, back to the upside on gold. But we did get some very strong closures on the 15-minute, 5-minute closures as well. So maybe we could see a little bit of a pullback now and then look for another continuation type of play to the downside. Now, indices, on the other hand, are pretty much not doing much at all. Very sideways, very choppy still. Eventually, it's going to break out one way or another, right? We're either going to start to fall here for the NASDAQ, or we're just going to start to make some moves to the upside. I don't think it's going to happen either or, but I think, well, one of them is going to happen. I'm not opposed to either, like, at all. So we'll see how that continues to go. Let's see, news at 10. Yep, we do got news. BK here, diet in New York. I'd rather work my business, which is working for myself, learn features, and invest in real estate. Hey, Erica, that sounds like a phenomenal freaking plan. You know what's crazy, Erica? I can't wait for you to come back in this chat a year from now and you say, yo, Abel, bro, remember when I told you I was going to do this stuff? Right? I'm working now only on my business. You mastered the futures market, and now you have some properties under your belt. I'll give you a year. I'll give you a year and you'll do it. I'll give you a year. Let's see, working 2 jobs. Shout out to Melody for being in the building. Appreciate you for showing up. Been thinking about it, 1 full-time and 1 part-time. I think gold broke structure and now mitigating the order. It's very possible. Hey, man. Delamini. I appreciate you for giving your inputs, man. If you have a markup that you don't mind sending, I'd love to see your markup as well. I'd love to see what you guys are actually looking at, right? Because everybody calls everything order blocks and things of that nature. So I really just like looking at it from your perspective based off of a markup. That would be pretty fire. Yeah, but gold is looking good, man. They give us a nice push lower here. Like I told y'all, it's either we gonna break back below here and drive lower, or we're gonna hold above that level and start to see higher pricing. The market ended up turning over, broke below, and ended up dropping. From where our entry could have been for us, ended up dropping around 60 pips, just like that. A quick 60-point trade down to the lows. That'd be nice. Has he been thinking about going to get going to some shops to see if they need an extra hand a few hours a week? To be honest, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the only person that knows your financial situation. You know who depends on you, right? You know how many mouths you gotta feed, whether it's just your own. You know the bills you got. So you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. I commend anybody, and I shout out to anybody that does what they gotta do in order to provide for them and their family. Shoot, that's a W in itself. Because there's a lot of people that just become lazy and give up on themselves, man. Let's see, do like me, trade and travel. Kevin. I'm pretty sure everybody eventually wants to get to that point, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a goal for 90% of people on the call. Like, man, I want to be able to trade and travel, right? Hey, man. It'll eventually get to that point. It'll eventually get there. Don't worry. No lie, yeah. No lie, yeah. And all we live is no lie. And all we live is no lie. Alright, I'm still watching this stuff, family. Still looking to see what we can get here. On my way to 50, got the gang here with me. I'll be surrounded by bosses. Let's see what we about to do. What we about to do? Gold, you about to just continue dropping? Nasdaq, what you about to do? Get about the, yeah. Yeah, US 30 is flying right now. The S&P look like it might start flying as well. It's that overflow. It's that overflow. All right, let's see. Got my sell as I predicted yesterday. Brinsley. Okay, Brinsley. I love it. I love to see your trades playing out, man. Let's go. Let's see, it's done. Thank you for standing and agreeing with me. Let's go. This is my first time on your channel, but it won't be my last. Let's go, Erica. Glad to see you're a part of the family now, man. Love to have you a part of the WVA, the Wealthy Visions family. Let's go. What about Nvidia in US 100, bro? Please review. Absolutely. I mean, I'm looking at the NASDAQ right now, right? We're looking at the NASDAQ, the US 100, whatever you want to call it. And honestly, I'm at a point right now where this can literally go either direction, right? This could very well, you know, continue in the bullish trend that we've been in for God knows how long. Or there's also a chance where we see another leg lower here. Now, if we look at this thing from the weekly time frame, the weekly perspective, I wouldn't be surprised if we did push lower, all right? at all. But this market has been extremely bullish for a while now, like a minute. So it's kind of hard. I really do not like trying to short indices just because of how bullish they've been. That's why I've been avoiding trading them lately. But I'm not opposed to it. All that to say, I'm not opposed to it. All right, so I'm still waiting. I'm still watching. If for the NASDAQ, if we close below this level here for the NASDAQ, right? If we get below this, I would say 18,549, 18,549 on Forex pricing. On futures pricing, if we get below 18,590s on futures pricing, I wouldn't be opposed to looking for the short. Right, I wouldn't be opposed to looking for the short. But if we hold this 18,600 level, then there's always that chance that this just continues to drive. Right, but if we smash through it, then yeah, I think the shorts are going to play out beautifully. So I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for the market to develop, seeing what the market does give us. But that's where I stand. This can go either direction. 5-minute time frame looks like it wants to go higher, but the higher time frames look like it might want to continue to drop. So I'm chilling. Do I want to trust the 5-minute smaller time frame plays, or do I want to trust the bigger time frame picture? So I'm chilling when I'm that indecisive. In terms of gold, gold is still dropping though. Gold, I mean, it's not still dropping. Like gold right now is testing these lows once again at 23.45. So we'll have to see how that continues to go. If gold is able to push us back up, retest this 23.52 level, that can be another entry now to go ahead and ride another leg lower. We'll have to see how this plays off, but that's really what I'll be interested in for sure. You know, let's see price come all the way back up towards 23.52 here on futures pricing. And then from there, hopefully we can see this thing roll over and give us the opportunity to get in. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. I'm running my race, yeah. Yes, yeah, so let's continue to watch this stuff. We are about 5 minutes here from the 10 o'clock candle. About to be 10:03 gang stand up in the building. NASDAQ is still chilling. Again, according to the 5-minute, this looks like it could go higher. But when we go to a higher time frame, this looks like it's very much probably going to fall over. So we're going to see how this plays out here. Like I wouldn't even be opposed to even seeing the market run higher real quick, take out these highs at 18,680s, and then from there just completely collapse. Like I wouldn't be opposed to that. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happens neither. Like at all, I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm still chilling. I'm still waiting. This is real life, not a phase. We just don't do this for play. Nah. I mean, I'm running my race, yeah. Alright, let's see what the NASDAQ does here. What's everything else doing? The S&P is also still chilling. US 30 ended up giving a nice big rally to the upside. Did somewhat sweep the highs up here as well. Are we going to start to correct back down now? Is that what you're trying to tell me? We had the 5-minute engulfing. It wasn't supported by volume though. Yeah, now the NASDAQ is pushing lower. See, this is why I'm still chilling on the sidelines. All right, let's see. I'm about to take a stab at Euro futures. I caught the sell on gold off the pullback. So you about to take a stab at Euro futures? Yeah, this looks like it also might want to go back lower here. Damn it, I'm running my race. Yeah, gold is still dropping here. The gold is not going to even give us a pullback. Gold don't look like it's going to give us a pullback. It dropped another 40 pips. Let's see what NZD does. Or the NASDAQ. I said NZD. Let's see what the NASDAQ does and the S&P. Both of them are in interesting levels right now. Let's see what we get here. Since the situation at this time economically, the world is tight on money, especially in the federal arena, which affects everything as a whole. So the dollar and gold could be losing value. No cash, no money to buy gold, which affects the value of gold because nobody is suitable financially to buy it. Shout out to Lewis for the value. What are your thoughts on the news coming out at 10? Let's see what we got here. What is it? Jolt's job openings? I mean, it's gonna be one of the ones that probably shakes some things up. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Again, I personally never back tested this specific report. Obviously, it measures exactly what the name is, job openings, like how many more job openings are now compared to previous release last month. Previously, there were 8.48 million job openings. Right now, it's expected to drop to 8.3. Now, how is job openings going to affect the markets? I can't tell you. I really don't know. I haven't tested that. I haven't tested specifically job openings and how the market reacts to them. All right, but let's see how we continue to form here, family. Again, we're still waiting. I'm still patient. We are about a minute out here from the 10 o'clock candle. The NASDAQ did spike down initially. You know, we're starting to see the market trying to gain a little bit of strength back up. The S&P as well is just whiplashing, don't know what it wants to do. US 30 is still pushing higher. Is US 30 leading or is US 30 lagging, family? What do we think? Is US 30 leading? Right? Is it the leading indicator for indices? Like, are all the other indices going to give a nice reaction like this? Because US 30 did give a nice, pretty decent spike up right there. Is it leading, though, or is it lagging? Right? So do we think if US 30 is leading, then eventually this flips bullish? And the S&P flips bullish as well to catch up to what US 30 is doing. But if US 30 is lagging and it eventually is going to fall, then this is probably going to fall still. This is going to continue to drop, and then US 30 will eventually try to catch up. So what are we thinking? I think US 30 could possibly be leading right now. I think Dirty 30 could be leading the show right now, could be leading the way. So let's see what we get here. I mean, again, we have reports, we have news coming out right now. So let's see what happens here on the news. We did come out a lot lower than expected. So for one, they actually adjusted the number from 8.4 to 8.35. We were expecting 8.37. We actually came out at 8. So we had a decrease in the amount of job openings. What are we getting here? Initial spike down on the dollar, spike back up on gold, spike back up on the indices as well. So it looked like the NASDAQ, as of now, gaining some strength. Is this stuff going to hold, though? Right, we're seeing these initial pushes, but is it going to hold is the question. Right, like, is this short-term strength actually going to be the strength that can give us an opportunity to ride us up to here? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe we got US 30 now trading above these highs again. Go with a nice little turnaround as well. We are at a nice level of structure here too for gold. I still kind of like the short though. How you read? We got back to where I wanted to get to here for gold too. Let's see how we play up off here, off this level here. How you read, Coach? I'm red. Let's see what we got here. It's the NASDAQ. I'm looking for more buys. That's what I was leaning towards. Stab NASA, US 30 longs. I think the market just waiting for the news. It definitely is. I'm thinking US 30 leading today. That's what I was assuming too. Spike up on NAS. Coach, I'm green. Let's go, Omar. Close my EU buys to hold the NQ sells with a fumble. Yeah, that's tough. That is tough because EU definitely just bounced up as well. But even this, like, this would have got me as well. If I was looking at EU looking for the sell, I probably would have took it on the closure this 5 minute and got completely stopped out. Yeah, see, now look at NQ. NQ is now just pushing. Let's see how we close here. Again, we could still get a nice entry here as well. US 30 was definitely leading today. US 30 was giving us clues. But let's see how we close here. All right, if we close like this, I wouldn't be opposed to still taking the buy possibly up. We're not going to get the best risk reward on this, but I wouldn't be opposed to still looking for continuations now. Let's see. I'm in profit for Euro futures. Okay. Let's see. I love the fact that trading forex is being able to read money. That's literally what we're doing. Like, we actually are reading money right now by reading these charts, which is crazy. Had to buy off the 1 minute bullish engulfing and fumbled, but I got my percent for the day. Let's go, Dev. That's all that matters, man. Getting our percent for the day, getting in and getting the hell out. Let's go. 1003 gang in the building, family. Go ahead and drop a 1003 in the chat real quick. 1003 in the chat. 1003 gang, stand up. I'm red. Coach, I'm red. I'm not red because I ain't take it. How you red? What you mean how, boy? What you mean how, boy? How you red? You was gonna be red too. Dipping up the FOMO, dude. Did it again, I bet. Did it go over your head? Did it be red too? Or did it go over your head? Coach, I'm red. Coach, I'm red. How you red? Coach, I'm red. How you red, buddy? How you red? Coach, I'm red. Yo, this song really is so tough, bro. Like, it's crazy how tough this song is. How you red? Coach, I'm red. I think it's just tough because it's so relatable to certain situations that we go through. Alright, NQ pushing back down. What you trying to do, NQ? Coach, I'm red. Alright, let's see. What did NQ about to do here? So we had a lot of bullish momentum, but we couldn't even close above. We had all this buying momentum, strong bullish candle, a lot of buying volume, but we weren't able to actually close above this relative high here. Like we did on the 3 minute, but 5 minute we weren't able to get a close. Like, make it make sense. Like, what are we trying to do, NASDAQ? Like, all this volume and you couldn't go nowhere? That tells me that the buyers really are struggling right now to hold the fort. It could change easily, but 100 racks.
So the bar got a razor. Making money, Louise. D-Nation, man, we take it to the head. We profit so fast, man, believe me. Look in the chat, so you see the word is man. All of my shooters want the signals. My real squad wanna get his brand. See, all of my hitters independent. Kill shot profits, here come the feds.
100 racks. 100 racks. Or Ninja Trader. They are actually the same exact thing, to be honest with you. If you're trading on a personal side, right? If you're talking about for personal trading accounts, personal futures account, Ninja Trader owns TradeAvate. So you can go to Ninja Trader and create a profile, but when you go to deposit funds, they're going to send you right over to TradeAvate. I will say those though, for those of you guys that are looking to fund a futures account, right? If you're looking to fund a futures account and you want to trade on TradingView, there are other fees that are associated with that most people don't talk to you about. All right, if you are trying to fund a futures account with personal funds with TradingView, you have to pay a $10 a month add-on to access TradingView. Okay, it's $10 a month to access TradingView or to be able to trade your personal account on TradingView. $10 a month. And then if you want to have the correct data, right, so that you can trade the NASDAQ, you can trade the S&P, you can trade US 30, right? You can trade all these, other assets that we trade, then you're also going to have to pay a fee for that. Right? So you have to pay monthly for TradingView to trade on TradingView, and you also got to pay monthly to trade and access the NASDAQ and the indices as a whole. So there are a couple little fees that are associated with trading a personal futures account that I personally just found out about. Actually, I found out about it when I deposited, right, on my futures personal account. But I know most people probably aren't even aware that there is monthly fees attached to starting a personal futures account. Unlike trading the Forex market, where the Forex market, you just got to find a broker, right? You ain't got to pay no monthly fee to trade on TradingView because we don't trade on TradingView. If you want to trade on TradingView, go to TradeLocker. Pick a broker that offers TradeLocker. TradeLocker literally uses TradingView charts. So that's an option, but you don't got to pay monthly for that. You don't got to pay monthly for any data, right? So it's a little different coming from the Forex side. Just so you guys are aware of that. I'm still watching this stuff, family. I'm still watching, man. We do got this NASDAQ right here that came all the way back down. That look like it might want to continue to go lower here, but we got to see how this stuff. See, gold just came all the way up, tested back up to the level I was talking about with y'all, and completely reversed back down. D-Lo, make it drip. And we just got these 5-minute closures too. Just some strong 5-minute closures here. Hold on, give me a second, family. All right, we back. All right, we back. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm still watching this stuff, family. The market literally hasn't done anything. Like if we look at the NASDAQ, have we really even moved? Not really. The S&P neither. We really haven't been moving at all. US 30 is a little different, right? US 30 gave a little spike here. That could have been the trade of the day right there. We weren't even looking at that. Gold itself is now reacting off of this 2343 level. Are we going to get continuations here or not? Sheesh. I mean, family, what are you guys in right now? Family, talk to me. You guys got to talk to me nice. What trades are we in right now? What trades are we in right now? Let's see. We got Leah Sabrina. Gold buys, but waiting on news. That's not a bad area. That's the 2321 is where you're looking for possible buys. 2321. That's essentially where we're at now. Damn near close to where we're at, Leah. Leah, shout out to you for being in the family. But Leah, are you still looking for this buy off of these lows? You looking for what? Tap of this order block, this lone candle right there? Yeah, see the NASDAQ, man, this 5-minute flip like this. All this buy volume flip back bearish. This looks like a good sell, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this is one of those sells that I take and just deal with whatever happens. Like, who cares, boy? But I'm still chilling right now. Off bank roll, hey. BCLS, yeah, she got it. She got it. Yeah, the S&P look like it's about to fall. US 30 really could fall from here as well. She got it. Yeah, see, US 30 is still looking like it wants to push higher. The NASDAQ is pushing lower, though. I would assume these are probably going to go lower, though, just off of current price action, but... Yeah, now US 30 flipped back up. What you about to do? She got it. Yeah, these markets are super choppy right now. I mean, gold is still dropping though. Gold is still making this move. She got it. Yeah, gold is still making its move. Yeah, US 30. I'm looking to see. This is what I'm watching for US 30. If US 30, because everything else is still pushing lower. I think US 30 could be leading or it could be lagging. But if US 30 ends up flipping back bearish, boy, I'm probably going to take that short. If it does, it could continue to run bullish though. But if it does flip back bearish off of this up here at these highs, I might consider looking for this short. So I'm definitely continuing to watch this for sure. Gold is a little tough now. Gold did what we wanted it to, which was continuing to the downside. It's just a little tough now, you know, to try to chase this because they already made a move. See, but the S&P is pushing up. US 30 is pushing up. Are these just going to continue back bullish now? If the NASDAQ flips back up like this, again, I'm really just going based off current price action, right? Current candles. You know, this type of rejection that we've seen here, all this bullishness, super big wick, spike the highs, golfing back to the downside, that had me thinking, all right, we're going probably bearish, and we still could very much still turn around bearish here. But if this ends up coming back up and ends up closing back above 18,611, Yeah, we really could see another test of these highs up here. But I'm still watching. I'm still waiting to see what we get here. Let's see what we get here. In the gold buys off that candle, but I don't know. Yeah, gold buys are going to be tough. This thing just continues to fall. Have you ever tried using the 13 and 5 EMA crossing method? I tried almost every single method you could think of. Like, I swear to everything I love. I didn't try almost every strategy possible, right? Whether it's the 50 and the 200, the 5 and the 13, the 13 and the 50, which is like the combo that I like to use now. So I done tried almost every moving average combination possible that you can even think of. Let's see, what's the S&P doing? It's not really doing much. Hey, man. I do it for my queen. I'm just testing theories out real quick, testing things out, seeing what might work, what might not work. Yeah, indices really aren't doing a damn thing. They're so choppy right now. Indices might not be the thing to trade today. They're so choppy. But we really don't need much from the indices. Like, we just need one solid move. Just give us one solid move, man. We can call it a day. And we can call it a day, ski. Just one solid move, that's all. I do it for my queen. Yeah, this thing is just going back and forth. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep rising. Every boss gotta take a loss. Yeah, it look like this NASDAQ might be ready though. We close back. This might be ready to go. After the end. Alright, let's see. Close all my charts. Either my trade hits or it doesn't. Maybe anything. Another day for gold. Yeah, I hear you. I heard it seen online. It's either silver or platinum that has been gaining popularity lately. That's a good question. Or not even a question, but yeah, I don't think I've heard personally of any of that. I see gold hit TP done trading for today. Y'all have a blessed day. Michael in the building. Congratulations, Michael, on that TP smash. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Who's your favorite futures prop firm at the moment? Top Step is probably the best option right now. Top Step is definitely at the top of the list. I think they are probably just one of the better firms. Not as many rules as all the other ones, and they're also pretty cost effective too. They're not that expensive. But I don't think anything is expensive, especially if you're coming from the forex prop firm space. Nothing is expensive in the futures side, right? All futures accounts are a lot less cheaper. A lot less cheaper. Does that even make sense? Futures prop firms account are a lot cheaper than forex prop firms, but the rules are also a lot tighter. Rules are also a lot tighter. All right, let's see. We're getting some good closes here now on the NASDAQ. A couple 3-minute closures back below here. 5-minute is still open, but just want to see how we play off here. Again, if it's another no trade day for me, then I'm cool with that, but trying to see what we get here. See if there's anything that we could take advantage of. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep rising. Yeah, gold is still making its move. Gold was a solid play, bro. Gold was a solid play. The indices literally don't know what they want to do right now. Like, literally don't know what they want to do. They're just going back and forth, back and forth. Like, pick a direction, buddy. Biddy, 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 bounce. Like, are you going to go bullish or are you going to go bearish here? Like, what are you trying to do? That's a bankrolls groove. Can't nobody stop me. I know I play. All right, now this thing is flipping back up. Let's see what we get here. Be like something like this will be like a stop order play. All right, stop order right below this bearish candle. Stops above the high of that candle. Wait for the flip back down and then just ride it out. This will be one of those plays where we set a sell stop right below this candle. If it flips back bearish and starts driving, it's probably going to drive.
Listen, hope you get this. I won't say it again, I won't repeat it. Gloss has got you heated. Count stay empty, depleted. M&W off the aqua. Man, watch it kiss. Catch a D-lo. If the shift you straight up miss, ride it all the way to TP or an exit. All in blue squad. D-lo. Let's get it. Yeah. Move your foot to the left. Yeah. One time. Pick it up. Drop it low. Yeah. On the down. We got to bounce. That will blow your mind. Your friend is cute.
Let's see. Still watching. Still watching. The indices totally haven't done anything. Biddy, 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 bounce. Biddy, biddy. Let's see, did that promo end for Top Step? That's a good question. That promo was literally just to be able to use their platform, Top Step X, which is not true. But they do incorporate trading view charts as well. But I don't know. That's a good question. Family in the chat. Does anybody know if Top Step's still running that $19 for the 50K account? I really don't know. 50, 50, 50. 50, 50, 50, bounce. Yeah, see, now we're gaining strength again here for indices. That's what I'm saying. Indices don't know what they want to do, family. Like, this is just a chop that I hate trading in. Like, this type of chop right here, boy, is annoying. What are you doing, gold? Gold is in a nice little demand zone, though. Yeah, NASDAQ is starting to push up now. Market don't know what it wants to do, family. This market is drunk. I'm officially convinced this market is drunk. See, now this closes like this. Now price action's telling me this might want to go up. Yeah, this shit could really be just range bound all day today. And these are the type of annoying markets. Yeah, this market is annoying to trade, family. Let's see, 5-minute engulfing on gold. Let's see what you're looking at. Let's see. Yeah, we did get the 5-minute engulfing. It's not supported by volume though, which I typically want to see, but this still could at least drive it back up towards 2348s, 2350s. Yeah, now the NASDAQ flipped, right? You see how the NASDAQ flipped back bullish now on the 5-minute, closed above our trigger line, and now it's starting to drive? Super annoying, bro. Super annoying day today in the market so far. Yeah, now this NASDAQ is running. Now the NASDAQ wants to try to run. Like, really, bro? Yeah. Another one of them boring days, family. Super choppy market conditions for me. Super choppy conditions here, man. I lost my reason. Oh, this song is tough. Every moment turned into a twisted in a. Yeah, the S&P also flipped up. Yeah, family, I'm not gonna just sit here looking at these charts, man. Again, it's a day for me where 0 trades were placed. Indices literally didn't do anything. Like we're pretty much at the same exact level we were when we joined the call today. Like damn near close. On the Nasdaq, the S&P, US 30 is a little different, but indices haven't moved a damn thing. And I think the way it looks is probably just gonna be range bound and super. These guys, right? If you are actively looking for positions, my advice, you don't have to listen. Just scout. Scout, right? Get a quick 20, 30, 40 points and get the hell out. These type of conditions right here make it a lot harder to try to ride trades longer. Right? So don't be scared to scalp these markets, man, and get 20, 30, 40, 50 points if you can and get the hell out. And then just see if the market gives another opportunity. Because these things just don't look like they're doing anything. Gold itself was just a missed opportunity. You know, we spoke about it. It did exactly what we wanted it to. You know, we got the strong close back below and it just continued to fall after that. So I know some of you guys took advantage of that. But other than that, everything else is sideways. Like EU going sideways. Pound is somewhat going higher, but still super choppy. The yen, super choppy sideways. The Aussie looks like it might want to continue lower here. But again, as of now, we're just chilling. So today's session was super annoying, super laid back. Really didn't get too much action besides on gold, which it is what it is. And gold looks like it still wants to continue to drop here. So I'm going to call it a day off of that, family. I'm going to chill. I'm not going to try to force anything. I just don't see anything, man. I just honestly really don't see a damn thing that I'm willing to take. These markets are literally not even doing anything. So family, man, I love you guys, man. I appreciate y'all. Again, a slower day today. No active trades for me. No call outs. But I'd rather save my ammo for another day where I feel a little bit more confident in it. Today, I'm not seeing shit. Like, I'm just not seeing shit. Like, maybe continuations to the upside here on the Nasdaq at this point. 15-minute engulfing back to the upside. 5-minute closure. This could just continue to drive higher now. You know, but it also could just do a damn nothing. All right, so family, man, I'm out of here, family, man. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. My guy, St. Ball UJ. Let's see what we got, and then we'll go ahead and call this thing a day. Vault UJ. Yeah, I see what we're looking at. Spike below the lows. Instant rebound. Strong 15-minute engulfing. Now, that is a news-driven candle, right? A news-sponsored candle. But the approach is set up is cool. You know, took out the lows. Clearly had a lot of buyer demand that pushed us back up to the upside. Closed back bullish. There could be a chance. I mean, just with how weak I am against the yen still, yeah. It's honestly probably not a bad idea to try to buy it at these levels, to be honest with you. This actually don't look that bad at all, now you even go on a bigger time frame. Actually doesn't look too bad. Let me see what my UJ is looking like over here. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad setup. I think this really could be the low overall. Like, this really could be the low here for UJ. So, but other than that, family, man, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. You guys know I'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Hopefully tomorrow we can find something a little bit more clear, and hopefully I could just push the damn button on gold, because we've missed out on gold a couple times this week already. Yesterday we missed out on the setup. Today we missed out on the setup on gold. Looking at other things. So I gotta just dial in. Right, I gotta dial in and just really get back in tune with gold. But we're gonna work, we're gonna build. I appreciate y'all that showed up. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. If you need me for anything, reach out to me via Instagram. My Instagram is below my pretty face. Or hit me up on Discord in the Discord server itself, not in the private message section of Discord, fam. I will never message you privately on Discord. I promise you, I will never message you privately on Discord. And I bring this up because somebody the other day ended up getting scammed by somebody that's impersonating me. Right? It baffles me that people still get scammed, especially now that I have blue check marks everywhere. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I'm verified on almost every platform except for Discord, right? So I would never message you ever on Discord privately. Like, never never. I'll message you somewhere else other than Discord. Just so you know it's me. Alright, so family, love you guys. Appreciate y'all, man. Save yourself, protect yourself out here. Don't send no money to no random people, even if it's somebody that perceives to be me. Don't send me no money. Don't send me no money. I don't want your money. Right? Listen to this. Somebody's clip this shit. I need this clip saved. I need this clip rotating. I don't need your money. I'm good. Right? So please don't fall for these traps. Please don't fall for these scams. Saying, oh, send me money and I'll trade for you. I'm not going to trade for you. I'm not going to invest money for you. I'm not going to ask you for money. Like, please don't fall for this stuff, guys. Because it's unfortunate when people lose money because of these things. So I would never do anything for you guys, right? So just want to throw that out there. I'm going to clip this and I'm going to send it everywhere too so everybody understands. Don't send anyone money. Right? Unless it comes, obviously, you guys know. But fam, I love you guys. Appreciate y'all, man. Have a great rest of y'all day. It's your boy Abel. And I'm out of here. All right, y'all. Take care.
Seen a milli, I got motivated. Seen a milli.